Hi, and welcome to the introduction to the Shane unit. And we're here to talk about all the things that are in this unit. Just like with every other unit we have, we center it around a primary work of literature. And in this unit, that piece of literature is the novel Shane by Jack Schaefer. Now, we also have other supplementary readings that all fall under the theme, and the theme in this unit is an introduction to the hero. So let's talk about what we have in this unit.
So in this unit, we have four readings, and the first one serves as an introduction to the middle school curriculum, which the main theme is Man the Hero. And so there's an introduction to the hero. This is a short reading that we put together that explains some different ways of looking at heroes and getting your student familiar with some of the terminology that we'll be using throughout the middle school curriculum. And
Now,
so
it also serves as a great introduction to just get your student to start thinking about this idea of what a hero is, not only as a general term, but also what it means to themselves.
Absolutely. The next reading is a historical reading about heroes and real life heroes, which we actually have two readings in this in this unit about real life heroes. And the first one is on the Lewis and Clark expedition. Within this reading, as with all of our history readings, we have primary source documents or original source documents. And so we use the journals and the letters that were written by Lewis and Clark on that expedition west. And we also provide context for the expedition by talking about, Thomas Jefferson and him sending them out to explore the sort of uncharted territory. And so this really is a great way of looking at heroism in this first unit. To show that, we think sometimes of heroes being unattainable or possessing superpowers or something that isn't really 100% human, but this shows that heroes can be everywhere.
And another reason that we chose this particular reading or the set of readings for this unit is that they're also contemporaneous with the main literary work, at least the time period that it comes in. So um, while the readings were chosen because they relate to this overall theme of what is a hero, they also have a temporal consistency. So
Absolutely.
we're also talking about the American frontier. And that leads
Right.
us to our next reading.
Right. And we chose Davy Crockett, and this is a really fun lesson because we juxtaposition the autobiography and the writings of the man himself with the mythology that happened in the mid-century in the 1950s with Walt Disney and the Wonderful World of Disney and the Davy Crockett television program and the song that accompanied it. In fact, we use the lyrics of the song in this lesson, and it's a wonderful opportunity for students to really kind of look fact from fiction on this lesson. And I think, again, it has that frontier hero that fits within the main literary reading as well as Lewis and Clark, but it's really interesting to also look at how mythology occurs. And because it's so much more modern than looking at the Greek myths, it's a lot easier to kind of see where that comes from.
Right. And the idea of exploring mythology as well as the question of what heroism is makes this lesson a really great addition to the unit, because the question that we're really asking here, if we're truthful in asking the question of what is a hero, we also want to ask what is the truth about the hero,
Right.
and how mythologizing can separate us from the truth. So as much as we're interested in heroes for the student as uh, a, a personality to emulate or be inspired by, we're also interested in objective truth. So that's why we want to examine this question of mythology as well.
Absolutely. And then our last work, and in most of the middle school, there'll be 3 readings. This one has 4 because of that extra introduction to the hero. But the last work is the novel itself by Jack Schaefer, the novel Shane, which again is set in this American frontier. And it is based loosely on an actual event that happened. So again, with this particular lesson, we have some fact from fiction. There's an exercise where they can read about the Johnson County, Wyoming incident. But this novel is really heroic, and you have a couple of different types of heroes. And I think it's just a really good way to define heroism as well.
Right. And we'll explore this more in the video accompanying that lesson. But the key thing to think about is that this novel isn't just a novel about a hero or several heroes. It's about heroism itself.
Right.
So take a look at those videos and we'll really dig into that important question of what is a hero.
Absolutely. And have fun with this first unit. I think it's really, there's something for everybody in here. And it's just a great unit that was really fun for us to put together.